Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from PhoneBunch and today we are reviewing the new Asus Zenfone 5. Now this variant comes with a 1.2 GHz Dual-core Intel Atom Z2520 processor instead of the Z2560 found on the original Zenfone 5. So this is basically a trimmed down version just in the processor or chipset department. Rest of the things remain the same and its major competition in the market is the Lenovo A6000, which is retailing for Rs 6,999, $1,000 less than the Zenfone 5. So what's the difference between these and which one should you prefer? We are going to answer all these questions in this review. First off, both of these features 5-inch display. Then you have 8 megapixel and 2 megapixel cameras on both, and both will be upgraded to Lollipop in the near future. So what is the basic difference? Snapdragon 410 on the Lenovo A6000 and Intel processor on the Asus Zenfone 5. But yes, the Zenfone 5 comes with 2 gigs of RAM and not 1. Now let's talk about the Zenfone 5. So coming to the build, on the right you have the volume rocker and power button. Both buttons are metallic, offer great feedback. At the top, secondary noise cancellation mic, audio jack. Moving to the left of the device, you have just a space to open the back cover. At the bottom, primary microphone and micro USB data syncing and charging port. At the back, you have the 8 megapixel Pixel Master camera, LED flash, Asus branding, Zenfone and Intel branding. At the bottom, you have the speakerphone. The back has an arch which makes it feel great to hold, flatter sides as well. Now the Zenfone 5 definitely feels more premium, it's easier to hold. The flatter sides definitely help. Now from a design perspective, the Zenfone 5 easily beats any rival that is available within its price bracket. It looks really handsome, whether it's on your hand or on your desk. Now let me just open the back cover. You can see right here the back cover in itself is a bit flexible, but doesn't flex when it's on the phone itself. So you have two micro SIM card slots right in the middle. You have the micro SD card slot right up top. You can see it right there. You can expand up to 64 gigs there. And you have a 2110 mAh battery which is non-removable. On the Lenovo A6000, battery is removable. So let me just close up shop here. Overall, very sturdy construction. So this phone comes with 2 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage and PowerVR SGX 544 GPU, while the Lenovo A6000 has 1 gig of RAM. Now you can see right there, you have a notification LED right up top, proximity and light sensors, 2 megapixel camera up top as well. Now you have capacitive buttons just below the display and these don't light up, just like the original Zenfone 5. And you have this metallic strip which actually does help when you are using a flip cover. Now you have the same 5-inch HD IPS display in the front as the original Zenfone 5. Excellent color reproduction, great looking colors, great touch response. The best touch response actually you can get in this price bracket. Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection here as well. But yes, the front glass is quite reflective and that does hinder a little bit in sunlight legibility. Now let me just change some wallpapers and you can see the color reproduction yourself. It's a bright display, it has excellent contrast too. Now there is no ghosting or freezing on the display, which definitely helps in watching multimedia content as well as playing games. Moreover, the viewing angles of this display are really wide, so there is no distortion, color shifting or any kind of backlight bleed. Now this is the new dial, it has been updated with a block list. You can go ahead and you can change to a full screen dial pad as well, whatever you choose. Let me just go ahead and show you the dialing interface. So here you can see that you do have an option to record calls, which is inbuilt, right like the first Zenfone 5. Now call quality is also good, there is no added distortion on either of the sides. Moreover, the speakerphone is loud and clear, as is the earpiece. Now this is a 3G dual SIM smartphone and you do have Wi-Fi hotspot, Bluetooth as well as USB tethering available. Moreover, GPS is also available on the device, but the lack of a magnetic field sensor does cause a little bit of delay in navigation. Now let's come to the camera. So you have an 8 megapixel rear camera. There are several modes available here. So it's a very useful camera interface. It's very productive as well. You can go ahead and set up filters here too. So it's very easy to use moreover. So you can see you have a new filter available with the latest update. So it just adds a bit of hearts on all the sides as a frame. So you can see all these filters will be applied directly onto your viewfinder. So you can see that before even taking an image. Moreover, you can take up to 8 megapixel still images with the rear camera and full HD videos, while the Lenovo A6000 can only take 720p videos. Now let's come here. You can see right here, the images do actually have a lot of detail and they are bright and vibrant as well. Now here are some of the image samples. Now some might say these colors do look a bit plasticky, but I would prefer these over washed out colors that we get some of the other brands. Now Lenovo A6000 also performs well, but not as good as the Zenfone 5 in the camera department. Low light photography is definitely not a forte. We have a separate camera review, you can have a look at that. Now this is the music player. It's a part of the Asus Zen UI. Now it's not that rudimentary. You have several options available here. You can go ahead and sort by artists or songs or playlists. You have an equalizer inbuilt as well, so you can go ahead and customize that with a preset, or you can make your own as well. Now you have a very intelligent music mode, so you can go ahead and choose that too. Now FM radio is also supported. Interface is pretty good here. It's able to find channels quickly, but FM recording is not supported. Now we are playing a 1080p video, and video playback is very smooth on this device. Now let's move on to streaming video. I'll just play the review of Eureka. Now we are playing this in 720p, and again it's flawless. Moreover, the speakerphone is pretty loud and clear, and there is no distortion at full volume. Now let's come to the software. So this phone is running Zen UI on top of Android 4.4 KitKat right out of the box. There are some new things with Zen UI which we'll be talking about. So first off, you can go ahead and change icon packs, and you can change the scrolling effect of the different home screens. So that's something new here. I'll just show that to you as well. Getting into those effects, you can simply go ahead and change those. These were not available earlier, and these are pretty slick and they do look pretty nice as well. Now you have a smart folders mode available in your app drawer as well. So apps will be grouped based on their type. Now this is your notification shade. The top 4 remain the same, and you can go ahead and customize which are all the different toggles that you want here. Overall, the Zen UI skin is by far the best Android skin apart from stock Android. And then you have several useful additions like Supernote. You have a splendid app available here as well, using which you can customize the color profile of the display. Now you can see right here, this phone is running Android 4.4.2, and it will be upgraded to Lollipop. Moreover, you have about 4.6 gigs of storage, but app as well as app data are movable to the external storage. For that, you need to go into Asus Customize Settings and choose App Install Location as Prefer External Storage. Moreover, USB OTG is also supported. Now you do have a power saver built in. You can customize that. You can set at what brightness different applications should work, and you can choose whether push notifications can be enabled for different apps. Now you can go ahead and customize the lock screen with a pattern pin or password for added security. Now this is the Asus keyboard. You do have gesture support built in as well. It's very easy to type on. Now the messaging app also has got an upgrade. You can now go ahead and use a dark mode, which turns the main text view darker. Now that's just a new theme here. Now we have loaded PhoneBunch.com, our mobile website has opened up, and scrolling is a breeze. Now this is our full website, and you can see there is slight hint of lag while scrolling, but pinch to zoom is very smooth. The text and images do reflow very quickly, and this is a very sharp display, so you won't notice any pixelation. Now even in terms of general touchscreen response as well as overall response from the OS, this phone excels. I haven't noticed any major lag. However, if you start playing music, then there is a bit of lag in the interface. It's nothing major, but I do notice a little bit of stutter, but it's restricted to just the launcher and nowhere else. Apps open up quickly as well. You can go ahead and multitask. There is a lot of free RAM available. RAM management is excellent on this device. You have more than 500 to 600 MB of RAM available at any given time. Now we played several games on the Asus Zenfone 5, but this time around we found that the games did lag quite a bit. Now the original Zenfone 5 with 1.6 GHz dual-core Intel processor actually played games far better. Now there was frame drop, lag in even some of the basic games. So the Lenovo A6000 actually played games far better. Now battery performance is also better this time around. You can easily get through 1 day of usage. Even here you can see that I have used this phone continuously for 1.5 hours, and even after that time at about full brightness you have more than 40% battery left. Now let's get back to our comparison. So what does the Asus Zenfone 5 have over the Lenovo A6000? Well, it has a better display, definitely. It has better cameras as well, better build quality, and it has Corning Gorilla Glass protection in the front, better memory management. But yes, the Lenovo A6000 has 4G capability. Moreover, it generally performs well in gaming and has better battery life as well. But overall, if I were to choose among these devices, at present, since 4G is not that prevalent in India, I would go with the Asus Zenfone 5. Now for the average user who doesn't play that many games, it offers more value for money. Now you do have the new Moto E and Redmi 2 launched in India as well. You can see our unboxing from right above, and they would definitely heat up the competition. Now we will be bringing a comprehensive look at all of these smartphones in our comparison later on. But for now, that was just it. We'll be back with more. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Any questions, do hit us in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.